Hey guys, it's Frank from PBH. In this video, we're going to be talking about my 1991 Coyote Swapped Fox body that you've probably seen throughout the years in PBH coverage and content that is Coyote swapped. It's designed and built for road racing in particular. In fact, I campaigned it for a year in the American Iron Series, and now it's kind of in a no man's land. We're trying to find a real purpose for the car again because she's not a street car anymore. So we're looking at autocross. Autocross is something that I've kind of dabbled in personally, and now we're really going to put an effort forward into, and we've kind of zoned in on the classic American muscle class in the SCCA Autocross, which is called CAM. In particular, we're going to be looking at CAM T because the car is old enough to qualify for that class. Now, if you're new to our channel and any of our social media, I'll give you a little bit of background on this car. It is actually my car in particular. I've owned it for about 20 years. It's been through just about every single phase you might want to put a Fox body through, from street driving, street racing in particular, drag racing, did driver's education, I've done time trial stuff, I've done wheel-to-wheel racing in American Iron, and now we're looking at autocross. So the car is a 91 LX. It's got a Gen 1 Coyote engine in there. It's backed by an Astro Performance built TKO 600. It's got full Maximum Motorsports suspension, Wilwood Brakes on all four corners. It's using some 18-inch SVE drift wheels. I also have a Tig Vistion built roll cage in there, Scott Rod interior panels. I mean, it's really just a race car. I mean, it's wide body. It looks really cool from the outside. It's got the Meyer body kit on there, front fenders and their rear flares. At one point, it had a big old AJ Hartman 72-inch wing for American Iron Racing. It had a big old splitter on the front. Those are things we can't use in the CAM series with SCCA, so we made some changes out back and have more of a deck lid spoiler on it. And then sometimes we'll run the air dam without the splitter, basically. So the car is purpose built. Right now we're gonna have to add some things to it to make it legal for CAM, like some carpet, maybe some turn signals, those kind of things. Windshield wipers I'll have to figure out as well. Try to make it as street friendly as possible, even though it's a wolf in sheep's clothing at that point. It is a race car, it is lightweight, but it does fall within the rules that CAM puts out for their CAM T class. Now, if you followed our social media, you know that we took this car to a Good Guys event in Nashville earlier this year, and well, it didn't really go too good. The car did fine as far as mechanically, nothing broke. The trip was a lot of fun. Those Good Guys events are great, but we were definitely behind the eight ball when it came to setup, came to tires, even driver, which was myself. The guys that are out there have their cars figured out. They are amazing machines. They're great drivers. The Good Guys program is great, but we had a lot of work to do. When we left that Good Guys event, we basically felt like we got our face kicked in by every car in the field, and sure enough, that's exactly what happened. I think I was about 5 seconds off the pace in my class, not from the overall, but in my class in particular. Now what we're doing here locally, we're running with ERSCC, which is Equipe Rapide Sports Car Club. And these guys run an SCCA style autocross, but I don't think it's really the big leagues that we want to try to get into with some of the work that we're doing now. So we're looking forward to using their track time to really get the car set up and then go after some bigger fish in the state championships here, potentially next year. Probably get out to some Good Guys events if possible with the car. I'd like to go out there and redeem myself if I can, but we'll see. I mean, it's a big ask. There are some great cars and great drivers out there with a ton of experience, and I don't know if we got the equipment or even the guy behind the wheel to make a big splash, but we're gonna definitely give it a shot. So the in-car footage you're about to watch is from the South Florida Fairgrounds with ERSCC. It is in my 91 Coupe, and you get a feel for what it's like to autocross a car with this setup. It's a really good vantage point, so enjoy the video. We're gonna give you a little recap after each run and let you know what we had, what was going on in the car, what I was thinking about from each run, and how we progressed. So the morning runs were a little bit more challenging because you're starting off cold. As you can see, we had some brake lockup issues on one of our best runs from the day, but we ended up with a 47.3, which placed us, I think, about 10th or 11th overall in the timing. For the afternoon, and in these next two runs you're gonna watch, we did a lot better. The car felt a lot better. When they set the course up in reverse, we actually were able to pick up quite a bit more speed. So it's a little bit more fun to drive, and we definitely had a lot more fun with it. The afternoon runs were a lot more fun. They were a lot quicker. The car did great. We ended up clocking in a 46.008, which was good enough to place us, I want to say, 6th or 5th overall in the time for the afternoon. Unfortunately, that wasn't quick enough to take the top spot. That was owned by a Subaru all-wheel drive driven by a guy who did an excellent job. He was in the 44s, I believe. And but either way, learning experience, got to see a lot of stuff that we can do differently next time we go out there and really push the limits of the car. We've got some really good partners in the setup of this car with Maximum Motorsports, with Lund Racing, and all the guys we have here at PBH, so I'm sure that we can figure out a way to get the car that much quicker. We know the driver needs to pick up the pace as always, so I got a lot of work to do with my own self, and we will be working on that stuff, and you guys are gonna be able to watch it here on our YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss any of the updates. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions about the car, feel free to post up down below. If you want to get in some more in-depth information, you can email us, info@pbhperformance.com. If you have any questions for Coyote swaps, about autocross, anything along those lines, feel free to reach out to us.